The human brain is hardwired to mirror the energy it observes. It's a primal protective mechanism that allows us to instantly sense safety, warmth, or unease in another person. As we get older, many women tell me they feel a subtle shift, not in who they are, but in how the world seems to see them. They describe a feeling of becoming less visible, as if the vibrant energy they've always had is somehow being overlooked. This isn't about losing beauty. It's about a change in the unspoken signals we send, often because of habits so small we don't even notice we're doing them. Today, we're not going to talk about wrinkles or hair color. We're going to talk about the science of presence and how to reclaim that magnetic energy that has nothing to do with age and everything to do with you. Hello and welcome. I'm Dr. Emily Hart, and for over 15 years, my passion has been helping women navigate the changes in their bodies with clarity and compassion. If you're looking for a space where your health is honored and your questions are met with real science-backed answers, I hope you'll subscribe and become part of our growing family here. I truly believe we are stronger together. And before we dive in, tell me in the comments, where are you watching from? I love knowing where this community of strong women comes together from all around the world. Today, we're exploring 7 subtle, almost invisible habits that can instantly enhance what I call your vitality signature. That unique, attractive energy that is yours and yours alone. This isn't about looking younger. It's about feeling more fully, brilliantly yourself. The first habit is about reclaiming your space by mastering the posture of presence. So many of us, without realizing it, begin to fold inward over time. We develop a slight slump from years of leaning over desks, caring for others, or simply from the weight of fatigue. We're unconsciously trying to make ourselves smaller to take up less room. This posture doesn't just affect how others see you. It physically changes how you feel. I remember a patient of mine, Carol, a retired librarian, who told me she felt like she was physically shrinking. She would catch her reflection in shop windows and see her mother's tired posture staring back at her. The science behind this is fascinating. When you slump, you compress your diaphragm, which leads to shallower breathing. This signals a state of stress to your body, releasing more of the stress hormone, cortisol. Conversely, when you stand tall with your shoulders back and chest open, your body produces more of the hormones associated with confidence and well-being. Think of your spine as the main electrical cable for your body. When it's aligned, energy and nerve signals flow freely. When it's compressed, that flow is diminished. Carol's solution was beautifully simple. Every morning, she would stand with her back against a wall for just 2 minutes, focusing on her heels, hips, and shoulder blades touching the surface. She imagined a golden string gently pulling the crown of her head toward the ceiling. Within weeks, she said she not only looked taller, but she could breathe more deeply and felt a renewed sense of authority in her own life. Your posture tells your story before you even speak. Let it tell a story of dignity and strength. The second habit is cultivating an authentic smile, what neurologists call the Duchenne smile. This isn't the tight, polite smile we offer a stranger in the grocery store. It's the one that reaches your eyes, crinkling the corners in a way that signals true joy. So often, women tell me they've become self-conscious about their smile lines, or that genuine, uninhibited laughter feels like a distant memory. I worked with a woman named Martha who had lost her husband a few years prior. She said, "Emily, I think I forgot how to smile for real." She had mastered the mask of being fine, but her joy felt locked away. The science here is a beautiful feedback loop. A genuine D-smile isn't just an output of happiness. It's an input. It activates neural pathways that release endorphins, your body's natural feel-good chemicals. And even more powerfully, our brains are equipped with something called mirror neurons. When someone sees your genuine smile, their brain instinctively wants to smile back. They feel a flicker of your warmth and are instantly drawn to it. For Martha, the key was reconnecting with something that sparked pure, uncomplicated delight. She started volunteering to read to children at her local library. Surrounded by their giggles and wonder, Her authentic smile returned without any effort. The solution for you is to actively seek out moments of simple joy every single day. Whether it's the warmth of the sun on your face, a call with a dear friend, or the taste of your favorite tea. Your smile is a gift you give to others, but it's first a gift you give to yourself. This leads us to our third habit, the power of a gentle, steady gaze. As we age, it can become a habit to look away, to drop our eyes when speaking as if to say, "I don't want to be a bother." This gesture, while seemingly small, communicates a lack of confidence and can make us feel disconnected. I think of Susan, a grandmother who felt her teenage grandchildren were drifting away. She realized that in conversations, she was often the first to break eye contact, afraid of intruding on their busy lives. The biology of eye contact is tied to oxytocin, often called the bonding hormone. When you hold a warm, soft gaze with someone, both of your brains release this powerful chemical, creating a sense of trust, safety, and connection. It's the same hormone that bonds a mother to her newborn. It tells the other person, "I see you. You matter to me." Susan decided to practice. When her grandson would talk to her, even about something as simple as a video game, she would put down her book, turn to him, and just listen with her eyes. She didn't stare, she just held a soft, interested gaze. Within a month, he started seeking her out, sharing more about his life. The solution is to practice this gentle gaze. Start with a loved one. When they speak, resist the urge to look away. Let your eyes communicate warmth and presence. Your eyes have witnessed a lifetime, and in them, others can find wisdom and reassurance. The fourth habit is embracing mindful movement. I'm not talking about running a marathon, I'm talking about the way you walk across a room, the way you sit in a chair, the way you tend to your garden. As mobility challenges arise, a touch of arthritis, a bit of stiffness, we can develop a hesitation in our movement. We become rigid, guarded, and our natural grace is lost to the fear of a misstep. Let me tell you about Helen, a passionate gardener. She started to fear bending and kneeling after a minor fall. Her movements became jerky and anxious. Scientifically, this relates to proprioception, your body's awareness of itself in space. When we move with fear, our muscles tense up, disrupting this internal GPS and, ironically, making us less stable. Mindful, deliberate movement, however, recalibrates it. It strengthens the neural connections between your brain and your body, improving balance and coordination. Helen's physical therapist gave her a simple task: practice moving like a dancer in slow motion. When she reached for a tool, she did it with intention. When she stood up, she engaged her core and rose with purpose, not haste. This practice transformed her relationship with her body from one of fear to one of partnership. The tangible benefit was not just better balance, but a restored elegance and confidence that was captivating to watch. Your body is your home. Move through it with love and respect, not fear. If these ideas are resonating with you, I hope you'll join our community by subscribing. We have these conversations every week, supporting each other on this journey of aging with vitality and grace. Now for our fifth habit, warming your vocal tone. Has your voice changed over the years? For many women, hormonal shifts can affect the vocal cords, and sometimes, out of a habit of not wanting to be loud or demanding, our voices can become thin or high-pitched. A warm, resonant voice is incredibly attractive because it communicates calm and self-assurance. Think of Eleanor, a former executive who felt her powerful voice had faded in retirement. In group settings, she felt she was constantly being talked over. The science of our voice is tied to the vagus nerve, a major nerve that helps regulate our nervous system. A low, calm, resonant vocal tone actually soothes our own nervous system and the nervous system of the person listening. It creates an atmosphere of safety, making people lean in and listen more closely. Eleanor decided to join a local community choir. The weekly vocal exercises, humming, breathing from her diaphragm, were like physical therapy for her voice. She learned to speak not from her throat, but from her core. The solution can be as simple as humming to yourself for a few minutes each day, or when you speak, consciously taking a breath and imagining your voice coming from a warm, grounded place in your chest. Your voice is the instrument that carries your wisdom. Let it be heard. The sixth habit is the art of engaged listening. In a world full of distractions, the person who truly listens is a rare and magnetic presence. The habit we can fall into is passive listening, waiting for our turn to speak, thinking about our reply, or offering unsolicited advice. Engaged listening is different. It's a full-body experience. Diane came to me, heartbroken over a strained relationship with her adult daughter. "She says I don't listen," Diane confessed, "but I hear every word." The problem wasn't her ears, it was her energy. While her daughter spoke, Diane was busy formulating solutions, thinking of what she should say. From a scientific perspective, when someone feels truly heard and understood, their brain gets a small hit of dopamine, a reward chemical. They feel valued. Engaged listening, nodding, maintaining eye contact, asking clarifying questions like, "What did that feel like for you?" is what creates this feeling. Diane made a conscious shift. The next time her daughter called to vent, Diane's only goal was to understand. She simply listened and reflected, saying things like, "That sounds incredibly frustrating." The change was miraculous. Their conversations became longer, deeper, and more connected. Giving someone your undivided, non-judgmental attention is one of the most attractive and generous gifts you can offer. It makes people feel safe in your presence. Finally, the seventh habit is to actively cultivate your inner glow. This may sound poetic, but it's rooted in biology. That glow of vitality comes from good circulation, cellular energy, and a nourished spirit. The habit that dulls this glow is neglect. Skipping meals, chronic dehydration, or letting go of the hobbies and passions that light you up inside. Barbara, a patient of mine, felt she had become gray, her skin, her mood, her energy. She was eating bland, easy-to-prepare foods and had stopped her daily walks. The science of glow is the science of microvessels and mitochondria. Good circulation, boosted by movement, brings oxygen and nutrients to your skin. And your mitochondria are the tiny batteries inside every cell. They need good fuel from vibrant, nutrient-dense foods and hydration to function optimally. Barbara's prescription was simple. Add color to her plate and color to her day. She started a morning walking group with 2 neighbors and made a point to eat at least 3 different colored vegetables every day. The movement boosted her circulation, and the nutrients fed her cellular batteries. Within 2 months, her friends were commenting on her energy. She had a sparkle in her eye again. That is the inner glow. It is the visible evidence of a life that is being well lived and a body that is being well cared for. These 7 habits: posture, a genuine smile, a steady gaze, mindful movement, a warm voice, engaged listening, and a nourished inner glow, are the true foundation of lasting attractiveness. They have nothing to do with chasing youth and everything to do with inhabiting your age with power, grace, and vitality. You are not fading. You are deepening. Your presence, honed by a lifetime of experience, is a gift. What is one small habit you will embrace this week? Share it in the comments below. Your journey inspires us all, and your wisdom adds so much to this wonderful community we are building together. Until next time, be kind to yourself. I'm Dr. Emily Hart.